Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. We're back on Modern Warfare 3. Let me check the store just to see what they're at least selling. They got the Stony Sloth bundle. I guess you dress up as a freaking sloth. Just look at that face, man. You got the Godzilla and Kong inspired bundles. I mean, they look pretty cool. I just don't really see how they're worth the purchase. I still can't believe they included specific advantages in these bundles that you can use in DMZ. Like, it's so freaking scummy. Jesus, you have to spend 3,000 COD points just to get this bundle? Oh my lord. Hold up, I think Charlie Intel referred to something like this. Purchase all bundles from this collection to unlock. You have to purchase 4 bundles. 4 in order to get that fist right down there. Hold on, I gotta find that tweet. Give me a second. In order to get this beast glove in Call of Duty, you have to spend $80 and buy 4 different 2400 COD points Godzilla and Kong bundles. You're basically spending more money on bundles than you did in buying the actual game. $70 game, by the way. This should not be in the game for that price. Before, these were in 2400 bundles. Now they cost 8,000 COD points. People need to wake up and speak about it. Stop with quote-unquote, just don't buy it. Years ago, people were complaining about how loot boxes were predatory. Now we have $80 blueprints in the game, and people just respond with, who cares, just don't buy it. No, speak up. If they can add these, you bet your ass they will add more and more, and it will just keep rising. Big influence people need to start talking about this hungry monetization system as well. COD multiplayer is not free to play. It's $70. It is crazy to me just how much more expensive these bundles are getting nowadays. Dude, I remember back when Modern Warfare 2019 released, if they were trying to sell you bundles, the most you would have to give up in order to get the cosmetics are 2400 COD points. I remember that was the most you had to spend on a bundle back on Modern Warfare 2019, and I think that applied during Black Ops Cold War and probably Vanguard. But once Modern Warfare 2 released, that's when they started increasing the prices of these bundles. And now on Modern Warfare 3, Activision has increased it even more. Activision has not hesitated whatsoever in getting aggressive when it comes to what to incorporate in these bundles while simultaneously increasing the prices as well. Hell, they even went as far as to incorporating specific advantages that you could use in DMZ, which was some sort of an extraction mode that you could get if you bought a bundle. And unfortunately, Activision has gotten a whole lot more aggressive with how much they want to charge the consumer for bundles, that now, if you want to get a specific cosmetic, you have to buy 4 different other bundles in order to get access to that cosmetic, and as a result, you end up spending a whole lot more money than how much you had to spend on the base game itself. And keep in mind, Call of Duty is not a free-to-play game at all. Like, Activision still charges us $70 every year just so we could get a copy of this game. I can't believe none of those bullets hit him. Now, for me personally, I wasn't spending my money on bundles. As a matter of fact, I haven't spent so much money on bundles in a Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2019, because back then you actually weren't getting enough value for how much you had to pay for. Like, admittedly, during the life cycle of Modern Warfare 2019, I was buying every single battle pass. I was buying a couple of cosmetic bundles as well. Like, I was really into that game, and again, it was due to the fact that what you were getting for the cosmetics that you were getting specifically, it amounted to how much you had to pay for, so I thought it was worth it. I even did the same thing for Black Ops Cold War, although with Cold War, I was only buying the battle passes. I wasn't doing the same for Vanguard, but I was intending on doing so with Modern Warfare 2 because I really wanted to grind that game out, I wanted to invest in it, and you know, if you show me that you actually care about the game enough to want to fix it, so that way players can want to keep coming back and playing more, then yeah, I'll definitely give you you some of my money. But it wasn't until after Season 2 of Modern Warfare 2 that I stopped buying battle passes and just bundles overall, because Infinity Ward, they did not care to want to fix the game in order to make it better for us to enjoy. So if that was going to be the case, then you're not going to get any more of my money. Activision specifically. The only things that I bothered to buy during the life cycle of Modern Warfare 2 was the Season 1 and 2 battle passes. After that, I didn't bother spending any more money on that game. Hold on, you know what? I'll show you the bundles that I've acquired in Modern Warfare 3 so far. This is all the bundles that I've acquired from playing Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. The amount of money that you have to spend in order to get a bundle in this game has gotten so much more aggressive that I'm just not going to bother to, especially if you're not getting much value out of what you have to pay for. And for those who might be wondering, well, looking at your operator, it looks like you did buy the battle pass. I had some COD points that I had saved up over time, so I was able to use whatever amount I had in order to unlock whatever I was able to get within the Season 2 battle pass. What I also don't like about games having a battle pass nowadays is that content that you used to earn from simply just playing the game, they now have to lock it behind a paywall.
Reloading. Enemies taking Bravo. Securing objective Charlie. Use it, securing objective Charlie. That's the one. X-ray down.
Like, I remember back then when you didn't have to spend that much money in order to get cooler looking cosmetics and all that kind of stuff. And even if you did, you didn't have to spend that much like you have to nowadays. Sadly, these publishers have gotten so money hungry in terms of how they charge people for money.
Close one.
Nowadays, publishers have gotten so much more aggressive with how much money they charge the consumers to where they end up locking basic features that should be in the game by default behind a paywall. That's another thing too with the battle passes in Call of Duty. Like, let's say you end up missing out for the majority of Season 2 and you barely unlocked much for the battle pass in that season. Once the new season starts, they don't even give you the option to be able to get all of those rewards that you missed out on back then. But as far as Call of Duty goes, I don't agree with the decision of having to charge people over $80 to get access to one specific cosmetic in a bundle that they want people to think is going to be worth the amount of money that you pay for. Again, you have to spend about $80 to get 4 cosmetic bundles to get access to one specific cosmetic. You're spending a whole lot more money than how much you had to pay to get this game. And you know what the sad part is? Regardless of what the vocal minority has to say about Activision's monetization practices, there's still going to be people that are going to buy these cosmetics. There's still going to be people that are going to keep buying the battle passes. There's still going to be people that are just going to keep giving Activision more and more and more of their money, even though they've already spent enough money to get the base game as is. That's just how it is, unfortunately. It's really such a scummy business practice on behalf of Activision, because it's like, we have other things that we have to invest our money into, but sadly they know that a good portion of their consumer base is too naive to know that, like, hey, what you're getting isn't necessarily worth the value that you're getting, but hey, we'd be glad to take more of your money. We appreciate it.
Not today. I'm reloading. Not this time.
Whew, that was quick. I don't know what it is, maybe I'm just tripping, but it's almost like every enemy I encounter, they just cannot stop holding down the left trigger, which is why they're so quick to get an advantage over me. Then again, my reaction time is poor, so that explains why I suck. Look, I get it, it's your money, you do whatever you want with it. However, you cannot sit there and defend Activision on how they monetize their content and how much they're charging the consumers in comparison to how much they used to charge us back then. Because the way how they're going about it now is just simply unacceptable, and more people need to speak up against this BS. But I want to know from you guys, do you think Activision is taking it too far with how much money they're charging the consumers for cosmetics and bundles in this game? But also, do you still spend your money to get these bundles and battle passes? You can be honest, like, it's okay, I'm open to discussion. Let me know in the comments down below, I want to know what you guys have to say. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you're more than welcome to drop a like on it. And if you enjoy this type of content, you're more than welcome to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. It's been your boy Discreet, and I'll catch you in the next video.